welcome to Vlogmas day 9. So it's no makeup Monday. I know that's not a thing, but it's a thing for me. I've been working today, obviously. I'm just here actually at the vet's. Nothing wrong with the cats or anything, just this is where the cats go. So they're due their flea and tick little update. So I've just popped down here, and I have to say this is such a lovely vet's. Of course, I got to know these vets really early when I moved over. Oh my goodness, I look shocking. Oh, no glamour here this evening. Oh my goodness. So I brought my little dog with me when I moved from Ireland, as you know, and if a lot of you will have followed me, you'll have seen Lola on last year's Vlogmas. And Lola wasn't very well when we moved, and I didn't really think she'd even get here, to be honest, but she lasted for 3 weeks, which was great. At least she saw me settled and all of that, because me and Lola were really close. Oh, I feel my eyes welling up. So Lola had a heart defect. She was in brilliant form last Christmas, and then just all of a sudden she went downhill and we lost her in April. But not long after I moved, I brought her down here, and they were so kind to her. And then I brought her back here to be cremated, and again they were so nice. And about a week after I picked up her ashes, I got a little card at the post, which was actually so nice from them, with like a sympathy card for Lola. So yeah, that was gorgeous. That was lovely. Honestly, cannot even mention her name without welling up. But anyway, I'm down here because I have like an ongoing, they're for Indian Wonder, their little vaccination cards. I have an ongoing every month payment that goes out, and it covers all of their vaccinations and it covers their flea and tick. So I thought I'll come down here. Now I came down in the car. I could walk, but I just brought the car to work today just to give it a little spin, keep it going. But I've had like a slow puncture for about a week, and I was hoping last week that I'd actually get over to Dorchester to get some new tyres. I have to get some new tyres. Now they're legal and everything, but I need to get new tyres. But I'm pumping up the wheel. I use the car much, so when I need it, I can just pump up the wheel. And you know, it'll last a couple of days, so it's not that bad. But it's really handy because before this, I had a slow puncture in another one of the wheels. I reckon it's just because the car is sitting and doing nothing. And I used to go over to Tesco in Dorchester and plump it up, and I didn't realise how to use this little thing that came with my car, because cars don't come with spares anymore, of course. But I have run flat tyres, so it means that I'll never be stuck on the side of the road with the run flats and this little machine. So it's dead handy. So I'm going to see if I can kind of show you how to use it, because I hadn't a clue. Only Jason showed me. So if you spot any of the dirt in my car, just turn a blind eye, please. The car needs a good hoovering. I'm hoping to give it like a bit of TLC over Christmas. So let me see. So anyway, you plug this thing into what used to be called a cigarette lighter. Do you remember those? Oh my goodness. Plug that in there. The car has to be running to do this. Now I'm going to go outside. It's got an on and an off button, and it tells you the PSI, and I usually like up to 40. I think that kind of covers it, so that's pretty good. So let me see. I'll bring it out and I'll show you the other bit outside. Oh yeah, this is the thing that goes onto the valve. So you put it onto the valve and then you pull this thing down. Now I always have trouble taking it off and not feeling like I'm losing all the air again. But anyway, we'll give it a go. So you unscrew this thing. Thing on. You press the little button. So it's actually as easy as that. And here is me, just driving over to Dorchester when I had the other flat, the slow puncture. What's really nice is I've just got into the car and I've had the heated seats on. Oh, nothing like a warm booty on a cold evening. So I am going to, I've been into the vets anyway, and they've had a look, and I have to call back on Wednesday for the cats stuff that I have to put on them. So I think I'm going to go now to, I might wander over to Tesco to get something for lunch for tomorrow. I was very lucky today because I had leftovers from Jason's lovely carbonara yesterday, so I had that for lunch today, so I feel really full, but I definitely need something for lunch tomorrow, or I might just go up to Waitrose. See, decisions. Sometimes it's just, I'm too lazy. I might go up to Waitrose. I'm interested as well because there's a lovely Christmas tree in Queen Mother Square, but only half the lights are on because there's like barriers around it, and apparently people keep knocking the barriers and then knocking the lights. Actually, do you know what? I'll just go up to Queen Mother Square and see are the lights on the Christmas tree. We'll see. It's been like half lit, so let's do that. I just don't feel like Tesco. Do you ever get like that? No, I just actually don't feel like Tesco today. Right, I'm going up to Waitrose. I'm taking the easy way out. Wanda, is it time for yours? Is it? Where? Oh, here's number 9. What are you hoping for? What have we got? She's thinking, can I eat it? Oh, it's weird. It's like squidgy. What do you think, Wanda? We are not impressed. It doesn't do anything, does it? It doesn't make a noise. Oh. Does it taste a bit weird, Wanda? Hello, so I am home and I'm actually upstairs in the spare bedroom where I have my little sewing set up. So I thought I would film my advent calendar unboxing up here. So what idiot opened day 9 yesterday? Oh, so I'm sorry if I spoiled anybody's surprise yesterday. It looked like I opened the cats at day 8 and then immediately went and did mine, but no, there was a couple of hours in between. So I honestly don't know. I don't know why I picked up day 9. It's ridiculous. But I know what's in day 8 and I'm still excited about it. So I have day 8 here. I'm sure you've all seen day 8. Now I've only seen it on unboxing vlogs. So I know it's a pair of earrings. I know they're round like stud earrings, and I know that they're pink. Oh, they're actually, and honestly, I couldn't fake the emotion. Oh, they're even cuter. So that's them. I actually thought they were going to be bigger, so I'm really happy with this. And what's really cute is, look, the color is just on the top of them. Oh, they're actually so sweet. I don't know how the colour is done, but you'd imagine like it's little, oh, it's little bits put in. Oh, they're so cute. They're actually so cute. And they're going to go with so much in my wardrobe, of course, because they're pink and there's a little bit of blue in them. Oh, that's really nice. So I'm going to be back on track tomorrow with day 10. This is my little setup. I've got my FAF Select 4.2 here. And I've got my new overlocker here. I've got my ironing board beside me, and I've got head of quality control here sitting always on the ironing board, and I definitely need a new ironing board cover. So I must do that. I have up there on the windowsill, I have Lola watching me. So yeah, that's the end of that. So I've just spent about 15 minutes playing with the tension on the overlocker because I've really struggled. And my lovely friend Carol sent me pictures of all the settings on hers because she's got the same one. And another lovely lady called Mandy actually told me to set the loopers at 4.5. So what I've done is I've reset the tension and it still didn't go right. So I unthreaded the whole lot. Mindy's just making sure I did it the right way. And I seem to have pretty good tension now. I brought home some cotton fabric and I've tested it out. So I'm a firm believer in the turn it off and turn it back on again. So yeah, I'm hoping that's working. Let me see. So this is what I had. So you can see there, like, yeah, disastrous looking. And now I have this. It actually feels better. So when I was sewing, when I was overlocking with this, when I was pulling it out, not pulling it, but at the end of the overlocker, see when it was just on one layer, it was all gathering. So something definitely felt tight. So I'm not sure whether I just hadn't got some of it threaded right, but yeah, it seems to be going really nicely now. So I'm planning on doing just a little bit of sewing. I don't think I'm going to do too much. I just feel we have I'm really happy that it's actually sewing nicely now. So yeah, that's as much. I do have my Ramona skirt. So yeah, I might do a little bit. But I wanted to show you this little box that I bought. So I bought this off Amazon. I haven't seen them anywhere else. I don't really get out and about an awful lot, but I needed something to put all my threads into. Because I was finding that I have my sewing machine at work, I have the one at home here. I was coming home with everything, but missing thread. So it was really it was really starting to annoy me. So I've put all of my thread into two of them here. I've got a separate compartment for the Maraflex, which is really handy. And then the top part, I've put a few kind of random things. So I've got loads of labels, I've got clips, I've got some needles. I'm just slowly kind of building up a little bit of a sewing kit here. I think it's kind of meant to be like just an art supply box, but oh goodness. Oh, I keep opening the wrong things. So you've got these three things here at the side, three on each side, and you can just basically take them all off. So I could have it as just two. And then I have put, you can see all the bright yellow, I've put all my Maraflex in there, and then I've put them in kind of, these are all blues, these are all like navies, I think. I have lots of reds and maroons here, lots of pinks, and then kind of paler colours underneath. So yeah, it's really handy. I more or less leave it here because I will always have access to thread at work, so that's good. And I reckon the only sewing I'm going to do at work is like for sew-alongs and things like that. So yeah, it's just so handy. I have to be really careful here as well because of the cats, because Mindy's like a picker-upper. So I make sure, I don't have any drawers on this desk, so I just make sure that all my pins are put away all the time, which I should do anyway, but I did have the luxury of a sewing room before where I could just close the door and the cats didn't go in. So I got a new desk here recently and it's from IKEA. It's really handy. It feels really solid, and on this side it's got this little thing that kind of moves in and out. It's got like a little caster thing on it. I don't think it'll move out now because the ironing board is right up against it, and of course the machine is taking up the space, so that's really nice. So what's really lovely is that I can sit here, and I don't have a chair that swivels. I've just brought a chair that I really loved from my house in Ireland, which is really comfortable and it's a nice height. So I just move my booty around on the seat and I can go, yeah, it's really nice. I've got a lovely little kind of work corner going on here. I've got my PC in the corner. I recently had that kind of cleaned up and everything by the nice people at Curry's. So I've put that in the corner so I can easily come in here as well and do a little work on that. I've just all kind of shoved into the corner at the moment. So yeah, it works really nicely. I really like it. What I love about this desk as well is that my machine doesn't bounce on it. So it's got much more solid legs on it, which is really good. It was a little bit of a job to put together, but once it's put together, isn't it? And it's got good size, so yeah, it's a really good size desk. I could take my sewing machines off it and I could easily use it for cutting out. It's really nice. I don't know what size it is, but it's one of those MAM, MALM. You know, there's loads of like furniture for bedrooms and stuff. So, and I think it's one of those that's going to be discontinued. So, yeah, it's really nice. So I think I am going to like thread up my sewing machine and just do a little bit of my skirt now. And yeah, see how I get on. I'm really pleased to have my overlocker done. So I might actually just even sew up the lining of the skirt, something like that. So I think you can probably see from the video that the light is really shocking in this room. I've got like one bulb hanging from the ceiling and you're only seeing half my face at the moment because I want to show you what I'm doing. Because I'm working on dark fabric this evening, I can barely see what I'm doing. I don't have any nice fancy light in here, so I was speaking to my friend Susie, who pops into my shop very often. We were talking about lighting one day, and she said, "Do you know what I use? I use a head torch." So I've just thought of that. So Susie, if you're watching, this is absolutely like life changing because Susie's point was that the head torch will point according to your head, and it's brilliant. So this is going to be my midway solution until I get a better light in here. And I have to say, it really works. Now, cleaning my glasses would definitely work as well. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm doing the darts on the skirt, by the way, and I could hardly even see where I'd done the little snips. So, okay, that's that. Okay, that's that. Because this is my mechanical sewing machine as well, and it itself doesn't have great light, so I'm between, yeah, nothing's going right in the lighting department, but yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. Now, I also find this light really good for knitting. Absolutely brilliant. Susie, how did I not think of it before this? So earlier on in the year, when I was still at home in Ireland, my electricity went for a couple of days. It was great fun, and it was February, so the light itself wasn't great anyway. And the only thing I could do really was to like gather the animals. Myself and Lola would lay on the bed. I had my head torch on and I was knitting, and honestly, it was actually lovely. I really enjoyed it. And I remember at the time I was so upset that the electricity was gone because I was trying to pack at the time. But yeah, some of these things are just meant to be. Me and Lola had a lovely couple of days where as soon as it got dark, we went up to bed and I knit and she fell asleep beside me, and the two cats still played because they had a little bit of torchlight to play it to. And yeah, it was 4 fun evenings. So you gotta make the best of what you have sometimes. headlamp here. So I've done really well. I have not spent too long sewing. I have got the front and back together and I've got the waistband on. I do have to press the seams, but as soon as I went to go to the ironing board, my pal came back to the ironing board again. So yeah, not wanting to interrupt the cat. So maybe tomorrow evening I may be able to do a little bit more. I'm going to go now and edit this and upload it, and hopefully I might get a little bit of knitting done as well this evening. So yeah, as I'm sewing this, it's kind of reminding me that maybe I had a skirt like this years ago. I don't know. Yeah, I have a funny feeling I did something similar anyway. It's, yeah, goodness knows. So I wonder, Jason might have sent me something to add on to the video, and if he has, I will slot it in right here. And yeah, so see you tomorrow for day 10. Bye.
Hello, that was a bit of a funny day. Basically loaded some what's called an aqueduct system, which is well, the boat can sort of come along the water, if you like, and go up onto like a plastic ramp, so it protects it from the elements and it keeps all the what do you call it, barnacles off the hull, and they can maintain it well. So that was from Hastings load up to historic dockyard in Chatham. Excuse me, unloaded, and down to Fleet Services tonight. So back to Poole tomorrow, and then I'm off to Dublin, believe it or not. So yeah, there's a little bit of footage there just showing me with the curtain side of all the load in there, but wherever I went, you couldn't really do a video. You're either in the way or just didn't quite work today. But yeah, that was it. So quite a simple day. Actually went to plan. Could have been a bit difficult than it was, but actually went to plan. So, but I must have a look in a minute. Excuse me again. I must have a look in a minute about today's puzzle. I haven't looked at today's puzzle yet, so and we'll see what flavour them pork scratchings are. So I'll check back in a bit and show you what's going on with that. Well, I'm back, and I thought I sold myself tonight. I've actually made some puzzle tonight. I've actually made 2 days. Ooh, go me. So I was on a bit of a roll. So there's 2 more days. So I'm a day ahead, which I might need because I'm on a ferry. Not tomorrow, the next day to Dublin. So it might be a bit of a shortened evening. Although, however, at the moment the port in Holyhead is damaged by an Irish Ferries boat, so all boats are cancelled. So with a bit of luck, that will come back active for Wednesday afternoon when I go across. So that should be good. So yeah, light work. Back down tomorrow. Change trailers. Pick up a trailer to go to Dublin. I'm glad it's light work because I moved 18 pallets today. That was mainly steel. And yeah, it shoulders back to square one. So I paid the price for that again. So the good old Nurofen is doing its thing. So tomorrow I'm going to make sure the crane does the work, not my arms, and slow things down. So yeah, not a lot going on today, but we've achieved that. Oh, pork scratching advent calendar was barbecue today. Passable, not bad. It was good. So yeah, let's see what Andrea's been doing today.